get this one underway. Tom Aspinall in the grey.
You ready?
Michael Ben Hamuda in the solid black. Touch of gloves and we are underway, and they are two big gentlemen down.
Yes, they made Rich look tiny during that stare down initially. Not wasting any time, going in with some really big shots.
Heavy leg kick there from Aspinall.
Imagine getting kicked by that, oh my God.
Great 1-2 to the body there. Ben Hamuda looking to shoot early.
Tom. Over there, Tom.
I believe he was caught low there.
Michael, over here.
Well played by Tom Aspinall. Straight away, knew what he had done. That's a lot of control. People don't realize how difficult that can be.
Oh, just caught him with the foot there, through the knee, up the centre to the breadbasket. Just inadvertently caught his man with the foot. No malicious intent there whatsoever.
Wait, you tell me when you're ready. You tell me when you're ready. You good? Okay, let's go. Time him.
Opts not to take the full 5 minutes. Ben Hamuda looking to get that French kickboxing style going. Aspinall landing the heavy leg kicks. Ben Hamuda firing back with shots of his own.
Michael, close your fist.
Yeah, I really wonder whether Tom would look to take him down to where he probably has an advantage.
Oh, huge shot! Aspinall drops the bomb! Looking for the finish, and it's over! Unbelievable!
Yeah, I was just saying, wondering whether he's going to try and take him down or whether he's going to really try and show off his striking and stand and bang. And just as I'm saying that, he lands an unbelievable shot, puts him down, finishes up, and it's done.
When you're a 250-pound guy with professional boxing experience, it only takes one. It doesn't matter who's in there opposite you. Tom Aspinall landing that absolute mallet of a right hand. Huge knockout early in the first round. You know, last time out here at Cage Warriors, he didn't get the kind of victory he wanted. An unfortunate injury to Stefan Bogacic. Today, he headlines again. He gets the big knockout. And this is going to be one to remember for Tom Aspinall. Talk us through the finish, Dan.
Well, what can I say? He threw the 1-2, landed with a massive right hand. It put Ben Hamuda on the back, and you know, he just landed. He landed everything that needed to be done. A couple of hammer strikes, a few down there, and he couldn't get pulled off fast enough. That was brutal. He was fully out there.
Watch the legs of Ben Hamuda just instantly turn to jelly when that right hand lands, and really...
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Rich Mitchell, called the stop to this contest after just 56 seconds of the very first round, declaring your winner by way of knockout in the red corner, Tom Aspinall!
Okay, gentlemen, I expect a good, clean, fair fight. Obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. If you'd like to touch gloves, do so now. Go back to your corners.
So we're set to go in the lightweight division. Zach Mickelwright taking on the Diamond, Dustin Poirier. This one's scheduled for 3 rounds here in Las Vegas.
You ready? Are you ready? Fight!
Wow, right off the bat, Poirier showing no respect for Mickelwright, coming forward, launching some
that's a good counter right, and Mickelwright's already hurt.
Mickelwright is in trouble, and Poirier is set to pounce.
Dustin wasn't lying. Oh, landing big shots. Mickelwright's in big trouble. He's still trying to fire back, though. I give him credit, but he is eating some leather. Oh, good counter uppercut there by Mickelwright. It looks
trying
like
to get back on sturdy ground. Zach Mickelwright there stunned momentarily as Poirier came out from the first bell and just started pounding.
Oh, he lands that right again and again. Just over and over, devastating, stunning punches.
Stephan, it'll be a miracle if Mickelwright can survive this first round.
He's not going to make it out of here. He is hurt. He is hurt.
That's it.
And it's all over. Wow. Dustin wasn't lying. He said he was going to come out aggressive, and I never seen anything like it. My goodness.
And Zach Mickelwright is still struggling to gain his footing. Let's go back. This is the opening bell.
He came out like Mickelwright stole something from him just from the opening bell, just slugging now, letting his hands go. Mickelwright did get his wits back briefly, land some good counter punches, but that only slowed Dustin down for a second, then Dustin jumps all back over him. And the story was that right hand. He's fighting from a southpaw stance, but that right hook, he just keeps landing it over and over in the same spot. And then, good job. I mean, Mikulaj was pretty much out on his feet here, just taking punishment again. Like that right hand, right on the button.
Look how he's just framing up the head of Zach Mikulaj, just setting him up, teeing off.
Look how his legs are bent. He's putting that power through the floor, through his legs, into his hands, just clean shots.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes 53 seconds. Round number 1, stoppage due to strikes for your winner by TKO victory, Dustin the Diamond Poirier!
Understand the rules you're fighting under. You listen to me. Self-protect at all times. If I say stop, you stop. If you want to touch gloves, do it now. Let's do this.
Oh, wow, Josh. It really is here. Conor McGregor back on home turf. The cage door is set. Mark Goddard will be officiating this one. Conor McGregor in the blue. Ivan Bushinga in the white.
Oh, man, I'm on the edge of the seat for this one. Immediately, Conor McGregor pushing forward, wide open. Almost karate-like stance, front kicks coming in to pushing his midsection and immediately opening up.
Conor looking so settled already. And that's that capoeira style of striking that he's been using, and he's mixing everything up so nicely, really taking Bushinga by surprise.
Yeah, Bushinga had a lot of time in his last fight here on Cage Warriors to settle into the match. Conor McGregor's given him nothing here. However, has he got this grip on McGregor's neck on the way down? He's certainly trying to climb high.
Well, Bushinga's been looking exceedingly calm over the last couple of days, eerily so. But he's going to need to have everything about him as he takes on a very dangerous Irishman in notorious Conor McGregor.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to have faced guys who want to play that gamesmanship before. You know, 21-3, extremely experienced, been around a very long time, although he's still relatively young, to be fair to him. But, you know, Conor McGregor is trying to take it to another level here in Dublin, but Bushinga very succinctly back to his feet.
Well, Anton Kuivainen couldn't put him away, and he is a huge man with awesome power.
Well, that's it. Bushinga has been stopped once in 24 fights, and that was a freak flash 20-second KO. You know, Conor McGregor's going to have to do something to put him away here. It's not a walk in the park.
Well, he's teeing off on him at the moment. McGregor with the southpaw stance, beckoning on his foe.
Good check from McGregor.
Everything he throws is plus 80%. He's such a gentleman out of the cage, but he's a machine of destruction inside.
Nice combination from Bushinga. Outside,
that strike left was so very well executed. He's got a very good boxing style.
Bushinga throwing a few outside left low kicks, following up with jabs nicely. Wow, hand speed, I think, is the 2 words you need to know about there.
Bushinga's legs looks a tad wobbly as McGregor connected. He's chosen to drive himself up against the frame of McGregor.
One of the nice things McGregor said in a few interviews, he said, I'm not going to get him out of there in the first. It's not going to be that easy, but I've got the confidence to think I might get him out of there in the second, which is, you know, sort of a measured sense of confidence, which I rather like.
McGregor's also got a packed hall here in Dublin, right behind him, cheering on every single one of his movements, all of his twitches, in fact.
This first round was always going to be a bit of a stern test. Wow.
That's something
that
I've never seen before.
Well, that was an incredible kick to the knee, and huge left hook from McGregor as Bushinga surges in.
Bushinga's walking onto the punch. That's what created it. And that left is getting through. It's like a piston spearing through the Dublin air straight onto the chin of Ivan Bushinga, and it's having a home repeatedly. How very tough is Bushinga? McGregor with a few shots.
Wow.
Bushinga's completely out of it. What a spectacular knockout by Conor McGregor as we are bombarded with his fans around the commentary position.
Covered in rather a lot of beer as well, John.
Ivan Bushinga is in some real trouble. And Conor McGregor looks almost like a Viking. He's taken some of that Icelandic fury and brought it to the cage. It was a very well put together fight indeed. And I'm looking quite nervous as I stare up at Conor McGregor. Last time I took a knee for my troubles.
What a performance.
Faultless performance by Conor McGregor against a very seasoned opponent, a highly skilled striker and wrestler. McGregor was not troubled for 1 second. While we take a breath, let's get these replays rolling.
Hey, this fucking shit.
That's McGregor with the wrestling, shoots in on the hips, and it's a straight left. Within range, there's an uppercut, the hook, everything is thrown with such power and such crisp technique, and that is a hugely devastating hook shot.
Gentlemen, the end comes 3 minutes, 40 seconds, round number 1. Your winner by KO victory. And now, a 2-division CWFC World Champion, the notorious Conor
McGregor.
Protect yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times. Fight clean, fight hard, fight fair. If you want to touch gloves, touch them now. Step back. Good luck to both of you.
There's the Cormier family in attendance rooting Daniel Cormier on as he takes on Dion Starring. The Strikeforce heavyweight champion looks to stay undefeated. He's got the red gloves on and the black trunks. Dion Starring in the blue corner. John McCarthy's tagline, fighters touch gloves, and we are underway.
Close that hand, Dion. Close it. Close the hand. I don't want your fingers out.
Uppercut misses there by Starring. John McCarthy saying, close your hand, Dion.
Dion, close the hand.
Doesn't want to see this fight end by, upper kick by Cormier.
Didn't quite expect a wrestler to kick him in the head that quick.
McCarthy doesn't want to see an accidental finger poke as the two fighters clinch up.
That was a real bad mistake by Dion Starring to tie up with Daniel there.
Yep.
I'm surprised Daniel let it go.
Ron Kruk, Frank Shamrock, Pat Miletich here for the Strikeforce final event on Showtime.
Nice inside trip. Starring got out of it.
Nice defense there by Starring, but didn't last long. Cormier takes Starring down and will work from side back.
Nice job following up. Missed the inside trip and then hit that lateral throw.
Yeah, Starring better get his guard back or something. He's going to get chopped up here.
In a position to eat some big elbows is Dion Starring. Cormier very patient from the side.
Starring's doing everything he can to control that arm. He knows he doesn't want to eat an elbow. And that's what he's going to chew on if he can get that arm free.
And Cormier is just trying to pin the right arm down of him, expose his face, open him up.
Here we go.
Crucifix position.
Cormier.
Starring got his arm free out of the legs there.
He's scrambling, looking to get up, but now Cormier has the back of Starring. Starring gets up. Cormier peppers him with a few short, sharp shots. And fighters break. Well, he survived his first takedown.
He's wrestling a lot better than I expected.
I think Daniel let him up.
Big shot misses there from Starring. High kick.
Haircut.
Felt the breeze over here cage side, and now big shots landed by Daniel Cormier.
He hurt him.
Starring is in trouble. The heavyweight champion smells blood and takes him back down to the canvas.
Nice job, great combo, set up the takedown perfectly, smart move. You know, Cormier's got to be thinking about keeping his hands healthy.
Cormier did break his hand in his last fight against Josh Barnett, so you make a good point there, Pat.
Yeah, and he's got big paydays. If he can get through this and get this thing done with, he's got some big paydays coming, so staying healthy is important.
2 minutes to go here in round number 1, scheduled for 3. Daniel Cormier and Dion Starring. Here come the elbows from Cormier. They're getting through.
Starring no answer. Got no answer on his back.
Looking to get up. This is worked last time. He lost his mouthpiece. Big kick from Cormier.
Mouthpiece is gone, huh?
Big John calls timeout. Gets in there to give the mouthpiece back to Starring.
A lucky break and a little bit of rest for Starring.
Saw Alistair Overeem in the corner of Starring. He's been training with the Black Zillions for a while. So he moves in, throws an elbow. Fighters clinch up as Cormier pushes up Starring against the cage.
I'm surprised that Starring has been the one that has engaged Cormier in the clinches a couple times.
Cormier slowly takes Starring back down to the mat and delivers a few more elbow shots. Posturing up. Here comes some big bombs. Cormier dropping some leather. Starring could be in some trouble here.
They need to start popping him hips.
Cormier is really controlling himself very well throughout this entire fight.
Elbows to the side of the head.
Just a steady workman's pace. I think he knows this guy has lasted in some tough fights and come back on people. So he's just steady, beating him up, wearing him out.
20 seconds to go here in round number 1. What were the odds that Dion Starring would even make it into round number 2? 10 seconds. Cormier dropping some bombs as that will do it for round number 1. 22 ground strikes compared to Starring's 0.
Get up!
Round number 2 here in Oklahoma City. Heavyweights, Daniel Cormier and Dion Starring. Cormier in the black trunks, Starring in the white.
Cormier did say he was worried about the unpredictability and the punching behind Starring because he just comes from crazy angles.
Yeah, those are the most dangerous guys. They can be really wild.
Keep your back on the fence.
Cormier clinches up.
Keep him in control. Use your head. Nice. Hey, let me get some
Working hard for this takedown, but switching up to the knees. I like that strategy. Beat the knees out.
Yeah, Daniel just keeps changing things up on you and eventually finds something. He's not in a big hurry either.
Power strikes landed all Cormier. 18-0 right now.
Yes, nice. Now push him off. Push him off.
Alistair Overeem shouting out instructions from the Starring corner as he presses forward.
Heads up, Dion.
Cormier jab.
Wow.
Big exchange there. Starring with the shot to the body.
No, out.
And back in the clinch. Cormier takes him to the mat.
Notice how he draped his body to the left and hung on his opponent's body when he had that inside trip. Perfect technique on that.
Cormier moves his legs to get side control again, and this is where those elbows have been delivered throughout this fight.
Now Starring's up against the cage. Bad place to be here.
Watch the crucifix.
Starring has been able to escape from this position in the first round, but now Cormier looking to take the back of Starring. Looking to get...
Come on, Dijon. Dion, up. That's it. Nice. That's it.
Starring sort of monkey rolls through to give himself a better position, but I don't know if this is the better position right now.
Big elbow delivered from Cormier, got through. Another one. And now some big shots. He's got to watch hitting the back of the head.
Yeah, that's right, Ron. Good point.
Cormier mounting up.
Watch the back of the head.
That one looked like it could have been illegal.
There's an armbar there if he wants it, but I don't think he wants it.
Watch it. There you go.
Now dropping some hammer fists is Daniel Cormier.
And his hips away, push his hips away, D.
It's been all Daniel Cormier in this one. Diaz Starring basically just surviving.
It's the armbar, Dijon.
I've been in that position. That really sucks.
Not fun. And here comes the big bombs. Cormier just
let's go.
taking control of this fight at this point.
Starring's taking a ton of abuse here. Guy's got a lot of heart. We talked about that before, but man.
Stand up for me. Stand up for me.
10-0, Daniel Cormier. 4 wins by way of knockout, 3 by way of submission. He's coming off that big win over Josh Barnett and continues to pepper Diaz Starring.
Here we go.
Starring is tough as nails, dude. He's still hitting for the bottom.
Sick shots.
At what point does he say enough's enough?
Well, I'm thinking John's going to step in here pretty soon.
1 minute to go in round number 2. And that's going to do it. Good call by Big John McCarthy to stop this fight as it was all Daniel Cormier. Complete domination for Cormier in front of the hometown fans in Oklahoma City. Give the underdog Diaz Starring some credit for surviving. He took a beating, showed a lot of heart.
I liked his game plan too. I mean, he had a game plan, lowered himself down, got that hand ready. He took it seriously. He just was outmatched.
He was also managed to escape a couple of those submission attempts by Cormier. I was impressed. Anytime you're training with the Black Zillions and guys like Rashad Evans and Alistair Overeem, you're with a solid camp.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to learn from that.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you. I'll start.
Thank you. Well, this is going to be the Daniel Cormier highlight reel, Frank.
Yeah, he's gonna like this for later. I mean, he did every technique he wanted to in this fight, taking it down at will. Some of those takedowns he really worked for. Giving credit to Starring, he didn't go down easy. But stuff like this, where he's just completely dominating from the back, from the side, nice, just ground and pound, really just beat him down, slowly took his time, put him out. And John was watching the whole time, and we could feel it. Starring was running out of options. Yep. He was running out of positions to go to, and wisely John stepped in and saved him, because I don't think this guy was going to give up.
You know what? That is a great point, Frank.
The time of 4 minutes, 2 seconds in round number 2. Our referee in charge, John MacArthur, stops the contest due to strikes. He is the winner by way of technical knockout and still undefeated, Daniel Cormier.
Strikeforce welterweight championship. I want you to fight clean, fight hard, fight fair. If you want to touch gloves, touch them now. Step back so we can start.
Nick Diaz starting already. Yeah, it began at the weigh-in. They lit the fuse. Incendiary ingredients for what should be a combustible main event. Diaz daily. And here they go. Both of them undefeated in Strikeforce. Diaz 5-0. Daly 2-0 with 2 knockout wins, and the trash talking has begun. Frank, you were in there with Nick. Yes. How does this trash talking affect?
You know what it is? It's incredibly distracting. Like, you just can't imagine that he's doing that to you, and he's doing that to you.
There's a left hook by Daly.
moving his head, though.
Oh, Daly has to be very careful. That kick almost caught Diaz in the head. That would have been illegal. But Daly all over Diaz.
Daly is jumping on him. The knees and the left hook.
Wonder if we're seeing some rope-a-dope here, my friends.
Nick, though, with that height advantage, does not have a reach advantage. Daly fighting him close.
Cesar Gracie told us that Diaz's overall boxing mechanics were the biggest improvement. The head movement, the footwork. Daly so far short-circuiting that. Now Diaz getting his rhythm, testing that lead leg.
Straight right hand, missing for Daly. Diaz normally in stand-up a combination puncher, Frank Shamrock.
Yeah, right now he's just trying to get Daly to swing and expose himself, get him to reach. He's looking for those holes.
I like how he goes to the body as well. Nick Diaz, CompuStrike's biggest enemy.
This is where I thought Nick Diaz should be hanging out against Paul Daly. Put him in the cage, beat him up, elbows, short punches off the cage.
Now Diaz to the body, left hook by Daly. Diaz back downstairs up top. Daly pinned. Daly in trouble.
Daly looked hurt.
Daly holding on now.
Daly looking for the takedown. Diaz going for the choke.
Now Nick Diaz. What a start.
Very impressive, superlative striking from the Strikeforce welterweight champion.
Now the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt pulls Daly into his guard.
And is controlling his wrists, controlling the posture. Just because Diaz is on his back for MMA neophytes doesn't mean he's in danger. He is very comfortable from that position, looking for the ankle pick.
Good balance by Daly. Scramble out of that ankle.
Wrestling has always been the Achilles heel for the British fighters. He's been working with Kenny Johnson. One area that Diaz...
Ooh, beautiful straight left hand by Nick Diaz. Backs up Daly. Then he goes to the body with the left hand. Daly left hook. Catching Diaz.
Woo! Tremendous action here in San Diego.
Wow! And Diaz is ripping those body punches to Daly.
You work the body, it opens up the head.
Diaz, elbow strikes.
Taking a page out of his teammate Gilbert Melendez's book.
Daly looks wobbly, a beautiful knee.
Muay Thai from Daly.
And Diaz walks through it. 1-2. They are banging, folks.
This is what the fans anticipated. This is what the fans are getting.
1:30 to go. The Strikeforce World Welterweight title. Oh, Diaz is down. Daly jumping on him.
Diaz was rocked by that punch. And yet is able to recover.
Daly has been great with the knees. Now, ground and pound for Daly. 1:05 to go.
Diaz doing a good job keeping him away with his feet, but he's got to get his head out of that cage and pop up.
But he also ate a huge hammer fist. Now controlling the wrists again. Daly has hurt Nick Diaz, but Diaz's chin has been tested before.
It sure has. Nick's got him in a good open guard position there, and he can flip him over if he gets his other leg underneath him.
Hard to believe how fast this round has flown by. The crowd chanting Diaz in the final 35 seconds.
Now Diaz takes his time, gets up. Daly reloads. 30 seconds to go. Round one scheduled for 5 for the Strikeforce World Welterweight title. Nick Diaz, the champion in white and black. Daly, the challenger in blue. Great body work by Diaz. Oh, a beautiful uppercut. Looping right hand. Daly falling. He's in trouble. 11 seconds. Diaz going in for the KO. And it's over.
Wow! Diaz has made history.
Nick Diaz finishing Daly.
And one of the best rounds of the year. Diaz makes history with his third successful title defense. You agree with the stoppage, Frank?
I agree with the stoppage. Daly was not going to recover. He had a few seconds left, but he was not going to recover.
Just a handful of seconds remaining, and Daly still out on his feet. He had to be helped to the stool. The pendulum of momentum swinging to and fro. The ebb and flow of MMA. Diaz was in trouble. Diaz An amazing fight. We knew we were going to see fistic fireworks, and we got it. The fans now fetting. Let's listen in. An amazing stat. 31 of Diaz's 54 strikes landed were power strikes. Lot of action, but it came down to this, Frank.
Yeah, that last combination of punches. Daly was wobbled back here, but it was really an exchange of that left hook that got Diaz wobbled. I was so surprised to see him drop like that. That left hook just loaded with power. But again, he pops up, he's able to recover. He came back, got his wits about him, and he felt that range. And it was like you said, body, head. He started ripping on that body. Once he got those hands down, he was able to hurt him with that
and
short
he still
right
tasted
punch.
it though.
And it just, Daly rocked. He totally rocked. And good on him to finish him off. Diaz right on top of him. And I think that was...
Well, fans, with a time of 4 minutes, 57 seconds in round number 1, referee in charge, Big John McCarthy, stops the contest. He is the winner by way of technical knockout. He is still the Strikeforce World Welterweight Champion,
I expect you to conduct yourself like main event fighters at all times. Obey the rules we went over in the dressing room at all times, my commands. Protect yourself at all times, fight hard. Touch them now if you're going to. Let's go to war.
Let's go to war indeed. Tom Aspinall and Alex Pereira. Pereira, the big-time favorite, according to MMAOddsBreaker.com, comes in at a -600. The comeback on the underdog, Diamond Powell, plus 425. We are set to go. Main event of LFA number 95. Pereira and Powell. Ron Kruk and Pat Miletich with you, cage side here in Kansas.
Powell, left-handed stance. Got to be careful of those rear leg kicks to the head. Already blocked one of them.
For a low kick, Powell said he has nothing to lose. This is the opportunity of a lifetime for him. No hesitation in taking this fight. Said his plan is to get Pereira up against the cage, use takedowns, tire him out. He feels he can finish Pereira.
Needs to punch his way in here pretty quick and get to work. Pereira got him up against the cage. That hurt him,
That's a dangerous range to be in right there. I think you're right, Pat.
The body kick hurt him.
And now a knee and Pereira.
This is a
the knee floors Powell.
Powell coming back up. Powell got to get a takedown.
Already, Thomas Powell in some trouble. Alex Pereira.
Brutal.
Those knees are devastating.
Well, that left hook barely skimmed and still did a little bit of damage.
See if Powell can shake it off and regroup here.
Powell got to use some offensive feints and fakes. Oh my goodness!
Caught the kick.
Was not able to capitalize off catching that.
Now has Pereira up against the cage. Powell can get a takedown.
Needs to hook that leg, pull it out from underneath him. He's got double unders here. Needs to scoop a leg and pull it out from underneath him and spin him off the cage and put him on his back.
Just under 3 to go, opening round.
Powell surviving brutal body shots and knees with the kicks and knees both.
Well, Powell's a physical specimen too, Pat. I mean, that dude is jacked. And he is as strong as they come.
Look out for that right knee.
He was able to so far survive a couple hard shots, the elbow and knees from Pereira.
That'll make you change your leg attack there.
Yes, it will.
Hacking elbow like that.
Pereira creates that distance, and they restart in the center of the octagon. Hunting him down and in the clinch. Pereira with another knee.
Oh, got to get Pereira to commit on punches coming back the other way to get him clean on the takedown, get him off his feet.
Kick to the body from Powell. Oh, high kick from Pereira, blocked, but still got through. And Powell on his back. And Pereira wants nothing to do with that one. Don't blame him.
Minute 30 left in this round. Powell got to stay off the cage. Got to be able to move backwards at any time. Oof.
That combination stung Powell. I mean, at 6'4", Alex Pereira is just a beast.
Landed.
Shot from Powell.
Powell needed to follow up with the takedown there. Had him on his heels.
Powell can capitalize on that. Stands. Blocks another kick. Over and out.
That's the power. Holy.
The power of Alex Pereira on full display in his Legacy Fighting Alliance debut.
That's experience and timing right there. Just gave a little bit of territory and then dropped it.
Unbelievable. Dropped the bomb and dropped Thomas Powell. The MMA world and the LFA middleweight division has officially been put on high alert.
That left hook is like a bullwhip. That's like a bullwhip, literally.
Amazing shot, and we hope Thomas Powell's able to
That's a dangerous
shake this off
man.
and recover here. I mean, he fell like a ton of bricks.
Now people will understand after seeing that why he knocked out Israel Adesanya.
Yes, sir.
Let's just make sure here that Mr. Powell is all right, because he's still out.
Yeah, the medical staff is in.
I hope he's all right. That was that left hook was incredible. You don't see that in MMA.
You don't. That is a different level of striking, Pat. You're right. And you called it, the timing on that shot.
They need to make sure his mouthpiece is out. Hopefully they have. Watch how he head kick there. Boop. He just, it is. It's like a bullwhip. It comes through and cracks. Watch him load it. Watch him load his hips. Bop. Watch how he loads his hips. Like a corkscrew. Like winding up rubber bands. That's where the power is generated. Legs and hips. Pay attention to the mechanics of that punch.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Kerry Hatley, calls a stop to the action at 4 minutes, 4 seconds of the very first round, declaring your winner by knockout, Alex Pereira.
8-0 potentially opponent, Ilia Topuria. Bouland in the blue, Topuria in the grey.
Immediately in on the hips, and Bouland, after missing that spinning kick, was forced to try and re-establish range quickly. Topuria just diving in on the hips. And he's got the legs pinched very well together. And he's trying to strip the post of Bouland. But this is exactly where the Spaniard wanted it, or the Georgian, sorry.
Was born in Georgia, fighting out of Spain currently. Big pickup and a big takedown for Topuria. And Jack Shaw at cage side hasn't taken his eyes off the bout since the opening bell. Oh, beautiful stuff here from Bouland. Doesn't quite get out though.
Oh, and he's to the back early. Again, this is what we've seen from him. In scrambles, he's just that bit quicker. Bouland nearly reversing the position. He went north-south and rolled, and it's a really good escape to have, but Topuria was just that little bit quicker. Getting his black belt in May of this year, I believe, was Topuria, so a recent acquisition, but he's been training and competing in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for a long time.
And this is not where Brian Bouland needed to be
Oh,
early
looking.
on.
This is a great guillotine set up, Darce set up from here. Boulan's got to get some sort of frame back.
Oh, Boulan in big trouble here.
Yeah, the
with the big squeeze.
The anaconda is deep. You see he's walking his chin in. He's out. He's out.
It's over.
Wow.
Ilia Topuria chokes out Brian Boulan in the first round.
What an
unbelievable!
What an anaconda choke that was.
His anaconda does want some. Oh my goodness.
Unreal. I mean, look, Boulan tried to create a frame. He walked around. We'll see it on the replay. He kept going with him, and when he drove his chest up, just compressed the neck perfectly. I mean, that was clinical. Once he got in on the hips, Boulan never even got a shot off in that fight.
Ilia Topuria is the real deal. There's a lot of hype behind this young man, and some people were saying, well, why is he the favourite with the bookmakers? Why all this noise when, you know, he's really just had the 5 or 8 pro fights, whichever way you look at it. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, this kid is the real deal. Let's take a look back at some of the action now. As the spinning attack from Boulan went awry, and the reversal here not quite getting what he wanted. Ends up giving up the back to Topuria, who then locked in this anaconda entry. And with the big squeeze.
Yeah, I mean, he cinched this up so well, and he just kept going and going, and you can see the compression there is unreal. I mean, look, I knew this guy was...
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee calls a stop to this contest after 1 minute and 13 seconds in round 1, declaring the winner by submission, thus choke. The winner is Ilia Topuria!
Ilia Topuria with the big submission win here at Cage Warriors 94.
Gentlemen, we went over the rules in the back. Let's have a good, clean fight. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves now if you wish. Come out swinging.
You can feel the intensity between these two as someone in the crowd behind us screams out, break his teeth, Nuzo. This one should be an absolute corker. They are both prowling back and forth. O'Malley undefeated, ready to go. And bad news, David Nuzo, who comes in at plus 135. O'Malley the favourite, minus 175, thanks to Nick Kalikas.
O'Malley was jawing across the cage at him.
Start switching early here, O'Malley. Lots of fakes and feints in the opening 10 seconds from Sean O'Malley. Tall, lean fighter. Nuzo more flat-footed of the two. Takes a roundhouse kick. Nuzo's corner saying go with the hands, and he landed. Evades the high kick, nicely done. Turning back kick, Uchidogedi there from O'Malley.
O'Malley very fluid.
Cracking roundhouse kick again to the right side of the body there from O'Malley, back against the cage. Right hand from Nuzo.
Nuzo wants to throw bombs with it, get inside those kicks and go.
Nuzo jabbing to set up the right hand here. Good outside leg kick. Oh, spinning heel kick. Good for the side of the head. High left roundhouse kick from O'Malley. Winds it up. A little bit of showboating there. Completely different styles of striking. More technician O'Malley, more the slugger, the power.
Nuzo's got to cut him off, give him limited room to move.
Oh, the head kick!
Oh, he's a creative little striker, isn't he?
And the knee!
Got to put the clamps down on O'Malley.
Nuzo is nuggety. Rides a head kick and he looks like he just shook it off. Nuzo seems to be quite the flat-footed of the two, and O'Malley is just oozing with confidence.
He's having fun out there. Good feints and fakes.
Turning back kick to the solar plexus. What, he hit he hit him clean with that left hand twice. Now Nuzo's been dropped 3 times. That is good night, Irene. That is freaking brilliant. How good is this kid? 7-0. My word, what technique.
I tell you what, he was looking for that highlight real ending. He saw it. When you're good enough to do stuff like that and throw a spin technique to finish, yeah, you know you've got some talent.
A highlight reel ending, but also probably another, what, 3 highlight reel knockdowns already in that round, Pat?
Yeah. No, he's a machine. Really good game, good feints, fakes, beautiful technique, good power for a light guy. Smaller fighters a lot of times have trouble knocking people out. He obviously doesn't have that problem.
Beautiful repertoire on O'Malley. Good sportsmanship too. 7-0 now for the 22-year-old.
It's easy to be a good sport after you kick somebody's ass, Michael. Check these techniques out. Beautiful job, double jabbing his way into that overhand, then switches stance. Head kick gets the knockdown. I mean, when he switched stances, he just went for it. There's that short left. Good power out of both hands from southpaw and watch the spin. Boom. Accuracy. To have that accuracy on the spin technique last second. There's that rear leg kick to the neck. Shin bone to the neck. That'll get a job done, definitely.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Ryan Bruggeman calls a stop to the fight. 2 minutes, 15 seconds into the first round for your winner by knockout, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Championship here as well, and importance really, but a great fight for the sport, part of this tournament. The winner goes to the finals a little bit later tonight.
Wow.
Here we go, boys.
I'm even nervous for this fight.
Hey, we're not the fighters. Dana might be nervous. All right, let's let it happen.
Get it over.
Ready? Go! And here they go. Both coming out somewhat controlled. Looking to go low right there was Rampage. They exchanged jabs at the center of the ring to start this out. Kind of a feel-out process, it appears.
Chuck's been working on
straight right uppercut left.
Working on straight punching, you said that.
Yep, jabs, straight punches, putting him behind him. He's been working on putting his hands and feet together, kicks, knees. I don't know what kind of a game plan they came out with. We assumed that they'd come out with the Randy Couture strategy. We'll see. It looks right now like he wants to stand up with Chuck.
It certainly does. He's tried to go down twice, but they've exchanged jabs a couple of times. But other than that, and they looks to be a little blood, perhaps on the nose of Chuck Liddell. The jab might have caught him a left from Rampage, it looks like, Bob.
Yeah, but it's one-on-one. I think Chuck hit him, he hit him back. I think right now they're feeling the distance. This is
uppercut misses right there by Rampage. Whoa, Chuck trying to bring him in. And there's a high left.
Chuck was trying to catch him with a knee there. Worked a lot on the knees with Gagnon.
It was a stiff left jab right on the head there of Chuck Liddell. And another left, that stunned him. Oh!
Again, an uppercut missing from Rampage. He has gone for 2 heavy uppercuts so far.
Yeah, I think those stiff jabs, they did some damage, but Chuck can take a shot, as we saw with Alistair. There's going to take the clinch up. Now, who is going to take who down?
Now,
doesn't look like Quinton wants to go down. Looks like he wants to stand up, and that's kind of what we were hoping for. And again, I don't really know what kind of a chin Quinton has, but one guy to test it is going to be Chuck.
No question about that. Chuck's skilled on the ground as well, but he would just as soon stay up for this one.
He does. He likes to stand up.
I was one time, he was at my party, Quinton, and I was drunk, and I showed him the combination that Dwayne Ludwig won with, and I hit him by accident full with a left hook, like full. I thought I broke his jaw, and he didn't flinch at all, so I think he can take a shot.
There's a good right by Quinton.
And the body shot.
Right caught the head, it appeared. Chuck pushing him off here. You know, the thing about Chuck, and there's another solid right hook. He's definitely got him at least stunned. No question about that. But of course, last time we thought Chuck was stunned, he turned around with the knockout. So
he's got great recuperative power. He's got a great chin, and
there is some of that recuperative power that you're talking about.
Very good. Great combination there, left, right with the left hook.
And it's always just when you think he's rocked when he comes back and gets you.
Yeah, do not underestimate your opponent. If he flies a little bit, he wobbles his legs, do not go. Don't take it, you know, be patient.
One thing that I think Chuck isn't doing well here, which I wish he'd do more, is throw more leg kicks.
I've seen maybe 2 or 3.
Yep. After the last fight, Rampage was throwing a lot of kicks at Bustamante, and he was landing them.
Oh.
And Quinton was hurt after the fight from throwing the leg kicks. So we really were hoping to get a lot more leg kicks in here. It's turning into a boxing match, which I think is a bad move.
Looked like he did land 1 leg kick in there, boss.
Yes, he did, but maybe Chuck.
There's that combination with that right hook Rampage is throwing, and Chuck is definitely, there's a knee, but not much damage there.
He thought Chuck was off balance, so he wanted to go for the shot and hopefully take him down.
He's to the body.
And you're right, every time they're clinching, they're not going to the ground. This one looks like it's going to stay up here the entire first round.
Rampage is throwing big, looping overhand rights, almost kind of like hooks.
Chuck in the blue, Rampage in the, of course, familiar camouflage.
Yep, and what we said earlier, it could be Chuck's game plan, or maybe even also Quinton's game plan to not kick, and maybe later on, after 5 minutes, when they give the sign 5 minutes, maybe somebody is going to start to kick at least last 6 minutes then here. You see that, and there was the kick already. Ooh, that was a good combination from Chuck.
No, Chuck's game plan was definitely to throw some leg kicks and put some action.
There's another one of those whirling rights that lands from Rampage, and Chuck taking him inside. Doesn't want to get 2 or 3 of those in a row.
Yeah, Quinton's right eye is a little bit close, I think.
At this point, Boss Rudin, who do you see having an advantage if either one?
It's either one. It's either one. And it's the last 6 minutes. It's a long fight. We have the 5-minute overtime. Only 1 5-minute round overtime. Here comes the takedown, maybe. No, it's not. He's got the underhooks perfect.
Got him. Maybe he can get some knees in here. No.
And a nice hook there.
You would have liked to see knees right there, Dana?
Absolutely. Lay on his back, get Quinton a little tired, hit him with some knees to the head. Chuck's not really fulfilling the game plan right now. The game plan was to leg kicks, work up and down, up and down, up and down, and Chuck's thrown almost no leg kicks whatsoever.
5 minutes to go, obviously, again, 2 rounds only. This one and then a 5-minute round to follow if necessary. This fight has not gone. There's another one of those looping rights, and the left follows it. Definitely, he got 2 in that time. The right followed by a left. But again, Chuck just seems to be, he regathers himself.
He recoups so fast from everything. It's unlike I ever seen in my life.
Is this the pace that you guys thought it would be?
No, I thought it was going to be a much faster pace. Them both just bombing it out. Chuck implementing his game plan. I thought Quinton would go for more takedowns. He hasn't really gone for the takedown.
I think that uppercut partially blocked, boss.
Yep, but still.
That knee could have been bad.
Yep.
Definitely a slower pace than I thought. I think they were. It's almost like there's such mutual respect. They're feeling each other out for longer than expected.
They're showing incredible respect for each other, and again, not the game plan we came with.
To tell you the truth, guys, I have to disagree. I think the pace is pretty high here. I mean, they're going at it.
They're throwing big punches. They're definitely both landing big punches.
It's an uppercut just missing by Rampage. A knee also, which Chuck was able to block with his right elbow.
He's going to pick him up.
Here's the pickup. Here's what they've been waiting for. And I guess by pace, boss, we're probably referring to moves like this, but you're absolutely right. As far as the intensity, it's certainly not lacking.
Chuck seems to throw now a right knee. Nope, it doesn't work.
Chuck is out back into the center of the ring. Fight is the goal. And fight they will.
What a match, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, no, that was a double exchange there. Last 3 minutes. Nice right low kick there. Landed clean.
Again, another one of those sweeping, whatever, hook flying rights from Rampage. That one didn't get in solidly.
No, if you want to throw that, you should set it up with like a left straight to the body and then that right. Oh,
there's a good left and a right.
Very slow pace. Chuck isn't implementing the game plan. He's not doing any leg kicks. He had 10 minutes here to really work on Rampage's legs so that when he came out for the second round, he wouldn't have any legs and not implementing the game plan at all.
Dana White, president of the UFC there, and obviously the kicks have not increased since that 5-minute mark when he first pointed it out, boss.
Yes, it's true. But Chuck is here kneeing the knees. Nice.
An exchange from right to left to the chin. That's what he got there. Now he's picking him up.
He's taking him.
Chuck with one hand on the ropes. Rampage that time finally getting him up in the air, the Iceman, and trying to bring him down. 2 minutes to go.
They're going
to bring it out to the center here.
Yep, that's what these rules are in the Pride. Bring it back to the center of the ring.
As a matter of fact, Chuck looked a little surprised at that when they said we're going back into the center.
Yeah, you don't want to be in the center right now with Quinton on top of you. Now it's going to be who's got the best grappling skills. And there he's already going for a figure four, a reverse figure four now.
There's a right that lands. Dana, you talked about Chuck being able to, hey, this is fine. If we have to go to the ground, we're ready for this also.
Yep, absolutely. No, we're ready for anything. There's no excuses. We've worked on everything. We had a great training camp, and no.
Open your guard. Get back to the half guard.
You can probably hear a little bit of Chuck's corner there. Open your guard. Get back in your half guard, boss.
Yep, exactly. That's what they said.
Would you do? Would you agree?
Look at this. Look at this. And he's going to get up. Now he's going to get knees to the head.
There goes knee to the body. And now he gets up, doesn't want to take any more of those knees on the ground, no doubt.
Unbelievable. Chuck, the way he stands up out of this situation, it's crazy.
And again, you can hear the appreciation by the fans here at the Tokyo Dome.
What a fight.
This is, I tell you what, it's a good thing they have 2 minutes between rounds tonight, because this round is taking it out of both of them.
1 minute. 1 minute to go, ladies and gentlemen, in the first round. Nice left knee there by Quinton. This is what you want to do now, attack the body. Later in the round, people get tired. That's when you want to start hitting the body. Kicking, punching, knees, anything.
And you can tell that left got him, and Liddell goes down. And there's a knee, a right, as Liddell is back up. Quinton going for the kill in the last minute. Chuck trying to hold on. We're down to 30 seconds, boss.
Wow, 30 seconds left. What can he do? He's kneeing here. He should go for the body if I was Quinton.
Dana, does it look like he needs to get to the break?
Chuck looks exhausted. He looks tired. I'm shocked. But you know,
he comes back here. Look at this. He comes back like this. He's got strong, hard shots to the body. I mean, it's not over. Quinton's got the leg. It's a single leg, and he takes him down.
And there it is.
Wow.
There it is.
What a round. What a round.
And got a few good exchanges in the last minute. This one again, only 5 minutes. Here we go.
Now again, the big problem with the first round was, like I said earlier, Chuck didn't do any of the leg damage to him. Didn't really, turned it into a boxing match.
And there was another one too.
Rampage looks like he wants to pick him up again, boss. He wants to take him up in the air and bring him down hard.
Just trying to go for the guillotine here.
Stay on the head, work the head. The instructions from the corner. Dana White.
Chuck works good from there. He's good at laying his weight on guys, tiring them out. He's good at using knees, and he's not bad at submissions either.
Well, he puts Quinton in the corner. That was a nice right hook. Nearly hit him. Almost.
The problem is he put Quinton in the corner and then let him walk out. That's the problem.
Could that be, again,
something else
fatigue?
we worked on? Something else we worked on.
All right, Dana White obviously.
Whether you're fatigued or not, the problem is going to be right here.
Left hook again.
You had a guy in the corner, now you're out in the middle of the ring.
Nice knee to the body. Yep, you're absolutely right, Dana.
Now Quinton, let's see how long he keeps Chuck in the corner as he throws the right at the left side of, well, they're switching positions now at the left side of Iceman's body. And they're coming out of that corner once again.
Right there, he should have threw a knee or a kick or anything.
Yeah, it's definitely fatigue. I told you guys the first round, I thought the pace was really hard. All the punches they throw, they're not like, they're all knockout power punches. There are no jabs. Everything is with power.
Like Chuck's throwing lazy punches that have no snap on them, and Rampage won't respect his punching power.
And there was another big sweeping right hook by Rampage that again just missed.
Now,
and
here we are in the corner again. This is where Chuck needs to work. He needs to punch, work to the body, work to the head, stop those knees.
Instead of a knee and an uppercut, it looked like Liddell was pushed down there.
I'd like to see a different camera angle. Okay, here we go. He's got him down. He's hitting him. But knowing Chuck, watch this. He's going to stand up.
Oh, look at this attempt.
Unbelievable. He's got the right
Where do you
hook.
find it? Right hand lands there. Rampage.
Nice
just a nice takedown there.
Unbelievable. This fight is going to be in the top 3 fights of me. What a match.
Now, boss, here, if you're a Quinton Jackson at this point, do you
That's
sense
it.
control?
Body, exactly what he's doing. Body, head. Exactly what he's doing. You see, knees to the head, to the body. He's mixing everything up. Bang, bang.
That one getting to the chin, to the body. There's the forearm, there's to the body, again to the body.
He's mixing everything up. He's doing perfect game plan, and now he steps over. This could be very big troubles for Chuck. Chuck doesn't look good.
He's hurt. He's hurt to the body.
He's got to be, after that many, he's got to be hurt to the body. He is human, after all, the Iceman Chuck Liddell. Rampage, rampaging down.
He's got to jump over Rampage. He's got to try to get the mount, the total side mount. Don't let him get to this. 2 more minutes.
2 minutes.
What a fight. Yes, he goes for the half guard, and now he's going to go for the full guard. It's over.
It's over. What happened?
I don't know what happened.
Could not tell from this angle. I don't know if Chuck said enough is enough.
I don't know. We will see it from a different camera angle.
Well, he is still down. I can see from here that Chuck is laying on his back in his corner, and look, doctors are looking at his eyes.
Yep.
Now we have him on camera.
I think maybe Chuck tapped, but we couldn't see it from the camera angle. Let's see a different camera angle. They will for sure have a good angle for us, hopefully, so we can see.
3:10 into the second round.
Look at the people here. Look at the people.
Dana, Chuck is exhausted. We will see momentarily from... He threw in the towel.
They threw in the towel. That was the reason.
That is the word we're getting right now, Dana White. Towel thrown in by Chuck's corner. Obviously, you've got to be disappointed. But he never was able to get anything going, really, against Rampage here.
I'd have to agree with that. Again, we didn't implement the game plan, and there's a result.
Here he
Rampage
goes.
looked great. He looked awesome, and he did a great job. Now probably what we'll do is we've set up a lot of work to be done in between the fights,
right?
On Chuck to help refresh him and get him ready. I'll send that whole team over to Rampage's locker room to help Rampage get back together to win the tournament.
You see, that's Dana White, UFC class act all the way. And again, we talked about the respect that these two have for each other already, and I'm sure we'll come out of this with much more, bosses. Again, we see right here, this is, I mean, Chuck had nothing left right here, boss.
No, and Quinton, what I always tell everybody to do, go also to the body, because they have to defend it. He's tired, he has to block the body shot, the face comes clear, and then you go to the head. He did exactly what he was supposed to do.
Quickly, Dana White, obviously, Pride coming to the UFC, you know, this was great for the sport, obviously for UFC and for Pride here. You want to see